Cleveland Cavaliers. They've got Brook Lopez. Mobley is out there with David Nwaba. Then it's Mitchell, and it's Garland in at the point. And for the Warriors, Gary Payton II is out there with Ben Simmons. Then it's Clint Capella. Then there's Jordan Poole, and it's Gordon in at the 2. Two of the NBA's marquee teams scoring off in this one. Richard, this is a game that's been on the radar for a long time.
Yeah, there's only a few regular season games that people actually look forward to. But this one, it gives us a good gauge of where the best teams are. A preview of how they could approach a potential playoff battle down the road.
Oh, well said. Yeah, a peek to what could be a matchup in the playoffs. Absolutely. Poole against Lopez. On the wing, Payton. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Garland against Simmons. And the shot goes down. Simmons got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Warriors. Pass to Nwaba. Cleveland moving it around. To the left side wing. Mobley trying to get open as Lopez. Mobley misses. Last game for the Cavaliers, they picked up the W against the Kings.
Yeah, those road games are tricky, but they had a good strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And Ben Simmons, the epitome of a point forward.
He passes it well and plays huge for a guard at 6'11". It's crazy. It is very rare to see a player of his size with his skill set.
Count that one from Mobley.
Finding and taking those opportunities. Mobley does a good job of not passing up that good mid-range shot.
Simmons inside. Covered by Mobley. And Simmons kicks to Poole. A 3-ball. Back to Simmons. 2 on the clock. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
A strong physical player in his own right. Simmons finishing through the contact.
And here's Cleveland, trailing by 2. Now, here's Nwaba, covered by Payton. And here's Garland for 3. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. Payton, good.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
The pass to Nwaba. Lopez against Capella. Pass to Mitchell. 11 feet away, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Shot clock at 5. Here's Garland.
Still very early, but that's not the start they want. 1 for 5 shooting.
Simmons against Lopez. Lob pass to Capella. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And this is the chemistry Capella has with his guys. Exceptional at feeling when to go for alley-oops.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
And the Warriors with some changes. Torrey Craig comes in for Simmons, and Russell Westbrook subbed in for Jordan Poole. Cleveland also making some changes. JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Lopez. Grant comes in for David Nwaba. Mann subbed in for Garland. They grabbed their own miss. Warriors leading by 6. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now, here's Westbrook. Steady offensive output from him, averaging more than 16 points a game. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Here's Mann.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Mitchell. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Great mechanics from Mitchell on that one. You can count on him when he's at that range. And there's one area where the Cavs have been very good the past few seasons. That's the draft. They've made some terrific picks in terms of personnel.
Now here's Gordon. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 9-point game. Back to Grant. There's 1:17 left here in the first quarter. You're right, GA, they have, and the draft's been essential to the rebuild effort in Cleveland.
And they've been so smart about it. You look at the guys they brought in, Mobley, Garland, Sexton. They nailed just about every one of their selections. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You got to focus on the details.
Robert Covington's checked in for Mobley. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention. Warriors leading by 9. Payton looking around. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Offensive rebound. And the dunk by Capella.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Now, here's Mitchell. In the game against Sacramento, very impressive. The Cavaliers with another miss.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
Payton in the corner. Passes to Craig. Knocked loose. He kicks it to Capella. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Capella's got 6.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Plenty of time left for a comeback. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors. The Cavaliers trail by 13. On the floor for Cleveland, getting going here in the second. David Nwaba out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Robert Covington. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Grant in at the small forward. Garland, no good. The Warriors shooting wonderfully up to this point, 67%. Here's Simmons. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Simmons got the opening basket here in the second quarter for the Warriors. Eric Gordon was huge in those classic Rockets-Warriors playoff games, wasn't he?
It's almost forgotten, but Gordon was going toe-to-toe with the Splash Brothers, scoring 19 and 20 points per game in that 18 and 19 postseason battles. Eric's a big game player.
Now, here's Nwaba, defended by Gordon. And it's Nwaba missing.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Here's Westbrook. That falls. Nice speed that time from Andre Iguodala. And the Warriors lead by 17. And a great job to get that angle on a tremendous drive.
And despite the double-digit lead, still in attack mode, getting their feet wet there in the paint.
Now, back to Nwaba. Down low. There's Garland. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
When you give Garland these looks, oh, he's going to find ways to capitalize. But I love his aggressiveness.
Right side, Simmons. The shot, no good. Cavaliers go the other way with it. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one.
Yeah, this is a great rivalry, guys. I mean, even though they're in opposite conferences, you look back and these teams have a lot of history.
And at this point of the season, Greg, many coaches still are maneuvering their lineups, trying to find the right formula.
Especially the younger teams. There's no real established pecking order, and guys can be wildly inconsistent from night to night.
And the Warriors making a change here. Payton's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Mobley's checked in. Here's Nwaba. Misses off the left iron.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
The Cavaliers trail by 15. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Grant. And another miss by Cleveland. The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Here's Simmons. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Timeout called the Cavaliers. The big question surrounding Russell Westbrook's career numbers is his triple-double record unbreakable. Richard, what do you think?
Yeah, I think it may be. I didn't think anybody would get close to Oscar Robertson, Mark, and I played with Jason Kidd. Russ has completely crushed that, and he's still going.
And the Warriors with some changes. Kevon Looney is checked in for Torrey Craig. Karis LeVert comes in for Gordon. And Poole subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Cleveland, JaMychal Green, he's checked in for Lopez. Mitchell comes in for David Nwaba. Mann subbed in for Garland. Pass to Mann. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mobley. From 8 feet away, he drops it in. Mobley's got his second basket.
Mobley is a gifted scorer down low.
Inside, here's Simmons. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Payton's got his third assist on the night.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
And it's Green with the jam.
Warriors.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. The Cavaliers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. As you go back and look at the last few seasons, RJ, it seems like team success has largely been predicated on health. Do you feel like that has always been the case?
I don't remember there being as many injuries early in my career, even with guys that were playing all 82 games. But you're right. Recently, we've seen a lot of key injuries. And look, this is my theory. Before, players used to get away from the game a little bit, take a couple of months off. Now players are staying in shape 24/7. Like they never take a break. And I think that's why we might be seeing players break down a little bit more.
Yes or no answer. Too many games at 82 in the regular season should be lessened.
Don't you ever ask me that question. Give me 82. I'd rather you bump it to 83 just to remove all doubt.
Here's Simmons. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. The pass to Grant. And here is Green, defended by Looney. And here's Mitchell from the arc. The Warriors pull it in.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Simmons on the wing, covered by Mobley. Simmons inside. Mobley's there. LeVert the pass to Payton. Here's Simmons. No good. Shot missing. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell in the corner from past the arc. Again, Mitchell missing.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that goal streak.
Yeah, dude, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
And tonight belongs to Simmons. When he's looking for his shot, Big Ben is a problem.
For three, Mitchell. He can't get that one. And so it's Ben Simmons making highlights for the Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside.
For your Warriors,
Thanks very much. With J.B. Bickerstaff, coach, what will be the areas of emphasis on defense in the second half?
Well, we got to do a much better job just being physical, fighting them deep down in the post. We got to be very aggressive early, not letting them get deep post catches, make them have to kick the basketball out, not take those easy buckets.
That is doing your work early, and we'll see if you can do it in the second half. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Ben Simmons putting in some incredible work. He had 12 points, 4 rebounds, and 1 assist. Coming off a great game last time out, he's turning it up a notch already here tonight. Taking a look at the Warriors. Kenny, what'd you think?
There was no shortage of dimes on this team, that's for sure. Numerous guys displayed good court vision, used the ball, led to great shots. They're in full control of this game.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Cavaliers?
They've been struggling to get shots in general, but down low, they've been paper soft. Hate to say it. Giving up way too many easy looks. If they can't protect the rim more effectively in the second half, it's going to be a long ride home.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Fans, give it up for your Warriors.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Ben Simmons really making a difference here.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
The way to limit those offensive boards, it's just effort, guys. Whoever is guarding him has to get to position and beat him to the spot.
They've got Iguodala, LeVert out there with Russell Westbrook. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Cousins in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the Warriors' 5.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And it's LeVert missing. The Cavaliers trail by 18. Here's Nwaba. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Mitchell kicks to Nwaba. And the call will be against Karis LeVert.
Karis LeVert.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Mitchell outside. They get it back. Lopez. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Whatever drawbacks Lopez may have, scoring in the post isn't one of them. He is a nightmare for opposing defenses to deal with down low.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And with Darius Garland, the first All-Star game appearance was so special for him.
Yeah, playing in that 2022 game in his home arena in Cleveland. And he played for Team LeBron. That also helped. Garland had some highlight reel plays. He scored 13 points. It's pretty good coming off the bench. He's proving that he belongs with the NBA's best.
Grant, he's checked in for Cleveland.
And the thing about Westbrook, everything he does is explosive. I mean, so difficult to contain.
That one misses. And the NBA in recent years has gone from measuring players' height in shoes to now, Richard, just in socks. For instance, Draymond Green went from 6'7" to 6'6", although he'll probably argue that with you. Did you get shorter without shoes?
I was one of the rare players that actually rounded lower. I was 6'6" and 3/4 without shoes on, so I would probably be closer to 6'9" with shoes and socks and orthotics. So, you know, look, I was one of the honest ones, so I have no issue with them bringing it back down. So it's fine. I'm glad they're changing it up and we're getting accurate numbers.
The former MVP, the hunger and energy Westbrook plays with each and every night is downright infectious.
Mitchell against LeVert. Garland left side. Can't connect from 13 feet out.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
A shot's good from Westbrook.
A solid passer at his position. LeVert excels at finding his teammates when they're open.
Mitchell outside. Lets it go with a three. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Mitchell's got his second bucket of the night.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. In recent years, the NBA has opened several international academies. Commissioner Adam Silver says huge numbers of people are playing basketball, but unless you take the best at a young age, get them facing elite competition and training under high-pressure circumstances, they won't develop into NBA-caliber players. Kevin?
Well, opening doors, David, that's always a good thing. Expansion. Thank you.
And the D has to compromise once Lopez gets that close, fouling him and hoping he misses.
And the Warriors with a completely new 5 on the floor. And Cleveland also making a change. Mann's checked in for Mitchell. Outside Gordon. Pass to Poole. From deep. Another three for Golden State.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
Passes it to Mann. Shot clock at 6. The dish now to Lopez. Shot on the wing. Ben Simmons with the rebound. Warriors leading by 21. Payton left side. And Payton throws it down hard.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
Poole against Garland. Shoots over Poole. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 6 points in the quarter.
The quick thinking of Garland in the pick and roll, his decision making is so impressive.
Moment here now for an injury report. Let's get an update on Evan Mobley. David, what's his status?
Guys, I was able to catch up with Cleveland's head athletic trainer. I was told it's just a bruised knee, and luckily there doesn't seem to be severe damage. While the season isn't very old, this is still distressing to hear, and somebody is going to have to pick up the slack while he's out. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
And you never want to speculate. So it's nice for us, and especially his teammates, to get some facts.
And Simmons slams it in.
Sensational speed by Simmons. Trucking it down the court and beating everyone.
The Cavaliers trail by 20. Garland feeling it out a little bit. Here's Mann. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Simmons. That one goes. Count it. Simmons got 16.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Mobley against Simmons. 9 feet out. Here's Lopez, and he banks in the layup. Lopez has got his second basket of the night.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Gordon for 3. Another shot. Capella. The Cavaliers pull it in. Lopez has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. There's Garland. Softly drops in the floater. Garland's got 11 points here in just the second half. Here's Payton. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. Their defense and assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the 4th quarter. They've got Mitchell. Jeremy Grant is out there with Mobley. Then there's Garland. And it's Lopez in at the 5.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Westbrook against Garland. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Westbrook against Garland. Westbrook drives in. Good.
And the level of focus Westbrook has. Excellent at taking on the challenge and willing his way through the contact.
Garland dishes to Mobley. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Westbrook. Kicks it out to Iguodala. Warriors the rebound. Craig passes to Iguodala. Outside Westbrook. Just 5 on the clock. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And it's LeVert missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
Warriors leading by 17. And here's Iguodala outside. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Craig kicks to Cousins. Mobley against Westbrook. Pass to LeVert. Takes a 3. Sinks the triple. LeVert's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Warriors.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Timeout called, Cleveland. You spent 2 seasons, Richard, with LeBron James in Cleveland. What was it like to play with LeBron?
Well, I like to think that LeBron was playing with me the entire time. That's the way I viewed it, but it was amazing.
I should have reworded that. I'm sorry. My mistake.
Thank you. I think LeBron James was outstanding to play with just from a camaraderie standpoint, and he always wanted to make the right pass, which, you know, for pundits, they complain about it, but for a teammate, you love it. You love playing with a guy that tries to play the right way night in and night out.
His understanding of the game must be off the charts, correct?
It is so ridiculous the way that he just sees the game before it's happening. He is easily one of the smartest players that I have ever been around.
Stolen by Mitchell. And he uses the glass on the layup.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
And there's the pass to Looney. Some nice passing by Golden State here. On the wing, Gordon. Covered by Mitchell. And it's Gordon missing.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
There's Garland trying to get open as Lopez. Garland with the bucket. Garland's got 17 now just in the second half. Gordon finds Simmons. Now Poole. It's up a three. Knocks down the three ball. And the Warriors lead by 19.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
Garland with the bucket.
His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Gordon. Now Simmons covered by Mobley. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
And here's a guy who loves playing inside. Simmons can play some bully ball down low.
Back to Garland. And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Trailing by 19. Mitchell's shot is good.
Getting better at recognizing when his teammates are open. Garland, great time right there.
Here's Simmons. Passes it to Looney. Outside Gordon. Launches it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Lopez has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Wasted no time on that one. Garland's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
On a roll now. He is on fire.
And here's Poole for 3. Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers trail by 13. The wide open look here for Garland. And it's off from three-point range. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter. Simmons against Mitchell. The 3 from Poole. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Warriors.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
I think people could learn a lot from how versatile he was in this one. Whatever the situation was, he found a way to be a difference maker.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Here's Mwaba. They get it back. A nice shot by Mobley.
And you can't let Mobley roam free on the offensive glass. This is how you get burned.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Mobley against Simmons. Good D by Mobley. Mitchell in the corner. Over Gordon. Back to Garland. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step to becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Russell, the fans are loving it here tonight. What was your mindset coming into the game?
Well, just trying to come out and play our game. You know, we're a good team, especially at home. And did a good job of playing team ball tonight.
Great job at all aspects, Russell. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.